and welcome to Pickle Vision. It's Wednesday night, it's live stream night. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all feeling absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for tuning in and joining me this evening for another live stream. Very low energy today. I'm not sure what's wrong with me. I don't know if I'm coming down with something. Wendy's not very well. She's full of cold. So she's not very well. I'm not sure if I've caught that or if I'm just a bit tired, but I've had a headache all day. It's been sort of bad and then not too bad and coming and going, and then I've just sort of got it ready to sit down today, and I was sort of like, oh, I feel rough, but I'm alright. I'm just a bit drained, I think is the right word. So yeah, nice and chill stream tonight, chatting with you guys, getting a little bit of painting done and looking at what all you guys have been up to. So hopefully it'll be a nice relaxing evening. I've got a different playlist on today. We're using the it's still the Streambeats stuff from Harris Heller on Spotify, but we've put the lo-fi playlist on today to go with the chilled out vibes. So that's what we're going with. So let's have a quick look and see who's in the chat with us this evening. From the top, we've got Mr. Richard Smith. Love you too, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks very much for tuning in. Pirate Queen Pickle and Boffnet. Pirate Queen Pickle all the way from upstairs in bed. Mr. Boffnet is partially AFK this evening, as he is video gaming, but he is here. He's here and keeping a watchful eye out for any bots or intruders. Who else have we got? We've got Mr. Essex Boys, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Thanks very much for tuning in, buddy. Welcome to the stream. We've also got Gina Doherty. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Thank you very much. Frandog99, thank you very much for tuning in, bud. Welcome to the stream. Them Necrons are looking well good, buddy. Welcome. And I hope you're still enjoying painting them. Who else? We've got Iron Oscar 74. Thanks very much for tuning in, buddy. Welcome to the stream. We've got Katie Graham. Thanks very much for joining us. We've got Void Captain Bazooka making a very smooth landing. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're well. We've got Andre Stockett. Thank you very much for joining us, buddy. Welcome to the stream. We've got Uncle Fatwig. Thanks very much for tuning in, bud. Hope you are safe in your rubber dinghy or whatever it is that you're having to sail around in at the moment. Graham Rigg, welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're well. Thanks very much for tuning in. Ravensrook Miniatures, looking a bit tired. I'm a bit tired, just a bit drained. I don't know if I'm under the weather or if it's, I don't know. I don't know what's up, but we'll power through and see how we get on. Christopher Thorpe, thanks very much for tuning in, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. And to everybody else out there that's chilling out and watching the stream that's not in the chat, welcome to all you guys as well. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. So the plan for tonight is carry on working on this guy, which is the Necron Chronomancer. I started him during a hangout on Sunday. He's been sat on my shelf for ages. I've got him, I've got the Psychomancer, I've got a few other bits and pieces for my Necrons that are all sort of sat around, sort of built or part painted, and I wanted to try and get a lot of them sort of done, a lot of the part done projects out of the way and done. So this one is one that I've been looking forward to painting for a while, so I figured why not start with him. You do actually get one of these, I believe, in the Imperium magazine. I don't think that one's arrived yet, but I'm painting this one. So when the other one arrives, I might paint him in a different scheme. I think it's this one that you get again anyway. So yeah, looking forward to painting him. Obviously at 9 o'clock we'll take a look at Loki Approved and see what all you guys have been working on. We'll take a look over on the Pickle Jar Discord. If you're not in the Discord already, there's a link down below in the description. Go ahead and join that. I'm doing 3D on a computer. Void Captain Bazooka, that sounds fun. What is it that you're doing on the 3D on the computer? Boffnet's killing zombies. Very good. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. What else? What else was I going to say? Oh, if you want to help support the channel, all the usual links are down below in the description for Grim Dice, for Element Games. If you want to pick up any hobby supplies, new miniatures, new projects, additions to old projects, go and check them out. We get a bit of a kickback. Don't cost you guys anything extra. and it's super helpful. So I hope everyone's okay. I hope your Wednesdays have all been fantastic, and you've obviously survived them because you're here. It's all downhill from here, like in a good way though. Like it's easy sailing to Friday now. Bram, our other moderator, is currently getting ready to sit an exam tomorrow. So he has been AFK for a couple of weeks now while he's been studying and revising. So can we have a round of applause or something like that in the chat for Bram? Hopefully, if he does pop in, I don't know if he will do or not. But if he does pop in, hopefully that'll be a bit of encouragement for him, and we'll have him back on mod duties and Big Dill point duties as well once the exam's finished. I'm still kit bashing grot tanks. They're looking cool, man. Looking forward to seeing them done and painted up and everything. It's gonna look pretty dope. What else have I been up to? I've been painting some Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff. I'll show you some of that in a minute. Some of the stuff that I've got painted. Sorry, I've got a bit of a. I can tell that I'm not very well because my throat's playing up a bit, and it's not a particularly nice noise, is it, when you're clearing your throat? So I've been painting some Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff. As you can see behind me, the desk is currently in full sort of filming, painting, all that sort of stuff set up. It is a mess, but there's paints everywhere. I've just been doing some test painting this evening before the stream, not for the video but for something else that's on the video, so just to work out colours and stuff. So yes, the filming desk is currently in full swing. I was a bit worried about getting some more filming done after the stream today, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm probably going to collapse in front of the TV and play some Xbox. Or maybe even just be really old and get an early night. We'll see. I don't know. I'm definitely not doing any filming though. So tomorrow night I'm hoping that I can get a few more bits done that I need to do. Let me show you what I've been working on over the last few days. If you're in the Discord, that white balance is not right. That's very green. I wonder if I can change that white balance. Automatic white balance. Let's just put that on. That's probably a bit more. Oh, I wonder if it's actually. Have I got a? I've got a filter on here. Oh yeah, color correction. Take that off. Because that's not. That's better. Right. So what I've been working on this week, I painted this one up first. Which is Captain America, obviously. I had a lot of fun working on this one. I've not done the bases yet. The bases still need painting, but I'm going to do all those together because they're all very similar. So this is Captain America. Had a lot of fun working on him. Nice easy job. And then last night I painted these two. And one of these I'm particularly happy with this one. Let me see if I get him there and then go to we go. So I'm particularly happy with this one, which is the Red Skull model, again from the Marvel Crisis Protocol core box. I was a bit worried about what to do with him because he is essentially just wearing a black coat and he's got a red face. But it was nice, like adding a little bit of like some browns, some greys and stuff, just some highlights and different variations in the coat. I did a little bit of OSL on his arm, as you can see. Not over the top. I've seen some people do it and it does look nice, but personally I think it's a little bit too much. So I just added a little bit of OSL on his arm there, and then obviously the skull or head, I guess, and then just picking out a couple of details. But I had a lot of fun painting this one. I really enjoyed this one, and I would quite happily paint this one again. So I painted him, And I also last night painted Black Widow as well. Which again, I was sort of like, I don't really know what to do with this because she's mainly black, like black jumpsuit. So it was just a case of picking out a few highlights. I did a little bit of stippling with a sort of grey, blue-black, just to sort of pick out the highlights, and then I added some scratchy highlights in as well, and then picked out all the rest of the details. I don't think she turned out too bad. So those are the three that I've painted so far. Obviously, I already painted the Doc Ock and Spider-Man for the video that I did back in end of last year. They're sat up on the shelf just there, along with the Hulk as well. So yeah, I've got who else have I got left to do from the core box? Iron Man, Captain Marvel, Ultron, Crossbones, and Baron Zemo. Yeah, I'm enjoying painting them. Look at all these people that have tuned in and turned up. Everyone's saying good luck to Bram. We've got Brother from another continent, Mr. Mythos from Frost on the Face. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're well. Thanks very much for tuning in. We've also got Mr. Sprocket. Thank you very much. Thanks very much for tuning in, Sprocket. Late but here. Good evening / morning, everyone. There's no such thing as late. Everyone tunes in whenever they want to, whenever they arrive. Thank you very much for joining us. It's lovely to have you here. Not role playing tonight, I remember you saying, so you could tune in. Who else have we got? Got a couple other people tuning in as well. Big Mac Damskull's here. Welcome, buddy. Hope you're well. Looking forward to meeting up with you again in a couple of weeks. Who else have we got? Feel a little rough. Hope you're well. I'm a rough here. Thank you very much, everyone, for the comments on the MCP stuff as well. I'm having a lot of fun working on them. There'll be a video coming out. There are multiple videos coming out. So this is something that I've been planning for a while. I'm painting them all for a main video on the main channel on the Pickle jar. So I've got all that planned for a big video. That's what I'm filming for at the moment. But I'm also going to take the footage and I'm going to put out some shorts, just some short painting tutorials for each character, each model, and they will be going on this channel to hopefully help boost this channel up a little bit more and get us out there a bit. Something I've been thinking about doing for a while is very short form painting tutorials and painting guides. I don't want to do it on the main channel because it will throw my figures off completely, but I don't mind on this channel because this is very much, it's the live stream channel, it's the sort of bits and bobs channel, so I'm going to put those out on there. So the main video should be out next Friday, I think, and then I think what I'll do is get everything else edited up and then drop those on this channel at some point, maybe the week after, or maybe I'll just sort of drop them at some point. I might just drop them all at the same time, you know. I don't really know. I don't know how that'll work. Aaron Butler, welcome to the stream, bud. Thank you very much for tuning in. Stop it! You're really making me want some Marvel Crisis Protocol, and I have virtually no willpower. The Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff is really nice, especially the newer stuff. I mean, the stuff that I'm painting for this video are all for. They're all from the core box set, which is like the first box that they did. So I'm having a lot of fun painting it, but there are some of the models that are a bit sort of, it's like, why is this in so many parts? Why does this go together like this? But overall, especially once you get paint on them as well, like overall they are very nice models and I'm really, really enjoying painting them. A good 90% of every model so far been done with speed paint as well. So everyone commenting and saying how nice these models look. Like if I switch back over, I'll show you. So here's Red Skull. The red on his skull, the blue base for the Tesseract, obviously all the black on his coat, all done with speed paints. And then obviously I did a few extra highlights, like some scratchy highlights on the coat and stuff. I didn't do anything extra on the face. I'd painted the eyes, but that was it. Like that shading on the face, that is just the speed paint. Same on Captain America, really. The blue on him was 1 coat of speed paint, and then I added a few extra scratchy highlights. The red was all 1 coat of speed paint, and then I added a few scratchy highlights. His skin, the brown on his belts, all speed paints. And then just picking out a few extra details. Same with Black Widow. So yeah, that's the thesis of the video. Is do speed paints actually make you paint any faster? My answer is yes, because these models have been sat on my shelf since last October, November. Whenever I got the core box set, they've been sat here, and in the space of 2 days, I've got 3 models painted, and I've only got 5 left to do now. So, yeah. Yes, I was going to mention that Elston did message me earlier. Elston is joining Mythos on the Frosts and Fish show on Frosts and Fists show on Friday evening / Saturday morning. Mythos, you have got the approval to post stuff in the Pickle approved promotion channel over on our Discord, because I will be in bed. But if you want to post it in there, then feel free. If you've got a link in advance, post it in. It should be good. It looks great. Speed paint looks good for really vibrant, saturated colours, more cartoon style. So the ones that I've picked out for these are, I mean, to be fair, I think contrast and speed paint both benefit from more saturated, more sort of bold colours. They work better for those. The sort of subtle ones, they're a bit hit and miss. But these have all been fine. They sent me the box set. The Army Painter sent me the mega set out to have a go with. I had a go with the starter set that we got at work, and I used those for my comparison video that I did, comparing speed paints to contrast paints. They liked the video, so they sent me the full box out. So this is just an opportunity for me to go through and use quite a few of the different colours and painting stuff like how you would actually paint it. I've seen a lot of videos going out of people just like painting up like 60 odd models in all the different colours and just painting it an entire colour. That's not how people paint models. Generally, like, these bits and pieces. So I'm trying to paint with them and then see what needs added on top of it for me to be happy with it, and how quick I can get it done. So it should be a good video when it's out. Like I said, I'm hoping that it'll be out next Friday. It might end up being the Sunday. I don't know. I've basically got tomorrow night, Friday night I'm out, Saturday and Sunday this weekend I am pretty much busy all weekend working on another video, which I'm very much looking forward to getting out and getting in front of you guys. I'm really looking forward to working on this one. That should hopefully be out in 2 or 3 weeks. That one's going to be a good one. So I don't know when it's going to be out, the Marvel video, but it will be out at some point in the next week-ish. Like, I think next Sunday at the latest, I'm hoping. Yeah, and it'll be a nice comparison. I've been filming in 4K, so there'll be some really nice painting footage in there, so you can see the paints working and stuff up close. I'm very much looking forward to it. And then, like I said, the plan is to release individual character tutorials as shorts on this channel. So that should hopefully boost this channel up a little bit. Anyway, we should probably get some painting done tonight. We've been going for 20 minutes already, and I've not done any painting yet, just talking. Mr. Gertie, welcome to the stream. I saw you pop in a little bit earlier up. Thanks very much for tuning in. I'm just enjoying having a nice chill stream today. I'm going to get a bit of painting done. I was hoping to get this guy finished. I don't know if I will do or not. There's not a right lot left to do on him, if I'll show you. Don't forget to check the reactivation stuff for the speed paints. On that note, so far, and I have only obviously done those 3, but so far, because I've seen loads of people saying about this reactivation, like the army paint speed reactivates when you paint over the top of it, and I was sort of like, well, that takes away the point of them being fast if you've got to like varnish over the top or whatever, and it'll change the finish and all that sort of stuff. So I thought, I'll try it. I'll see what happens. All 3 of these I've painted with speed paints as the base colours. I've not varnished them, and then I've painted over the top. Now, admittedly, the paint that I have put over the top has only really been highlights, as in like thin, scratchy highlights. It's the sort of style that I'm using a lot at the minute anyway, but it really suits them as comic book characters. So I've not done anything extra. Now, the only instance where I didn't do that was on Black Widow, and what I did with her was give her a very light stipple with a like a blue-black colour, just to pick out her highlights, because it was very it needed to be more volumetric rather than just scratchy highlights because of the shapes and stuff. Now, the paint did come off a little bit on a couple of the bits on her. In fact, I don't know if you can see them still, because I tried. Yeah, so I covered them back up, I sorted them out, but the paint did come off. Now, it didn't reactivate, it came off, and that's only because it's a very thin layer, and I was probably just a little bit too aggressive with my stippling, with my dry brush. So because it was only in a couple of areas, like on very like sharp areas, like elbows, and on the back of a heel. Everywhere else was fine, just those 2 bits. So I think that was more me being a bit too heavy-handed with the dry brush. I'll show you where it came off. So this is Black Widow. So it was on the heel here, on this foot, and on this elbow. You can still see the elbow is a little bit paler. I left that, I did cover it back over, but I did leave it show a little bit because it was a highlight anyway. But those were the only that was the only 2 instances, and like I said, I think that was more because I was a bit too heavy-handed with the dry brush when I was stippling. So I've put that down to that. But everything else, like Captain America and Red Skull, I mean, like I say, it is only sort of scratchy highlights, but I've had no issues with paint reactivating at all. So far, I've not tried doing any volumetric painting highlights on anything yet, so we'll see. But I'm purposefully doing it so that I can answer that question, really. Definitely sounds like a great video. I love how your quality is constantly improving. I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying. Kind of helps that I'm, doing it full time now. Definitely learning a hell of a lot. I'm having so much fun working on. I might not end up getting any painting done tonight, I might end up just chatting, but I'm having so much fun working with Luke. Not just because I'm working with Luke, because he's like one of my best mates now, but because I'm learning a lot and I'm having the opportunity to sort of try things and do things that I just can't do with my content. Like, not just because of equipment and stuff, but because you can't do that sort of stuff when you're filming yourself. Because, like, without spending a fortune on, like, a slider and stuff like that. So, like, I put my camera on a tripod, I point it where I want it to film, and I press record, and then I go and sit there and I do whatever. Whereas Luke is doing stuff, I'm moving, there's loads of movement in the videos and stuff, there's opportunities for cool transitions and stuff. So I'm learning a lot when I'm filming and when I'm editing, getting to try new things, getting to try new techniques and stuff. And I'm having a hell of a lot of fun. I started doing YouTube because I really enjoy filming and video editing. And the fact that I've started YouTube got to a point where I've been offered a job to do that. It's mental. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really, really enjoying it. We filmed a video today. I'm staying home tomorrow to edit that. That will probably be out this weekend, I think, over on Geek Gaming Scenics. It's a very, very fun video. It should be. And I'm looking forward to getting to work on that in the morning. My throat is proper killing me. Let's move over to the desk. Let's get a little bit of painting done. This is what I'm working on this evening. Let me sort of focus out on that. So this is what I'm working on this evening. This is the Chronomancer from Games Workshop. As you can see, really there's only like the tassels here. He's got 2 tassels. So there's only really those, his staff and the sort of top of the staff that need doing. The rest of him is done pretty much. Obviously the base needs doing, but it's always the last thing to do. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the staff back in with the black colour, and then I've got a blue-black, which I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to put metallic on the bottom, metallic on this sort of crest here, and then I think the energy on the top I'm going to do in the sort of normal greens that I do. Decided to give the cubes this sort of pinky colour, just as something a bit different, so he stands out. He's a unique model, so I fancied doing something a little bit different on him, and I'm quite happy. And I was testing out painting techniques for painting glowing squares, in anticipation for doing the Tesseract on Red Skull. As you can see, they are fairly similar technique. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this one finished. I think I want to get the Psychomancer done after this one's finished as well, because that one's another one that I've been looking forward to for a while. Let's get some paint on the palette here. Continuing to test out this new palette that we've got. Me and Luke got some new palettes, so I'm using it, giving it a go, and seeing what I think of it. Enjoying it so far. It's not available for purchase yet. But once it is, I'll let you guys know where to get it from. So I'm gonna, before I do the staff, I'm going to just chuck some of this down. I'm gonna thin it ever so slightly. You can thin metallic paint, just don't thin them too much. I just usually put just a dab of water in, just to help it float off the brush. And we're going to paint in these tassels with Canoptic alloy, and then what I'm going to do is put a Drushi Violet wash over them, and hopefully that will then fill in the recesses. It'll shade the metallics and tie them in a little bit. I wanted these to stand out and be a little bit different to the rest of the metallic, like on his shoulder armor, but I also don't want it to look too garish, so I figured I'll paint them in with this, which is the base silver colour that I use, and then add the purple in, and hopefully that'll tie it in with the pink a little bit as well. Using the Drushi Violet almost like a glaze rather than a wash, just to sort of tint it, and maybe we'll do it more towards the bottom as well, so that there's more of a purple colour towards the bottom of the tassels, so it fades into it. That could look quite cool. Alex Knott, Lupus Carnis, Andy Allen, everybody's tuning in. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you're all well. Thanks very much for stopping by. Dang as well, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're well. Very low energy stream tonight, guys. We are just hanging out, getting some hobbying done. We're going to take a look at Loki Approved later on. I'm getting a little bit of painting done. I haven't just started though. I've been waffling on for a while. It's just nice to catch up with you guys and have a bit of a chat and sort of talk about projects and stuff coming up. It is nice. That's why I like doing the streams. It's a nice catch up with all you guys. So if you guys have got any ideas or suggestions or anything that you'd like to see tutorial wise over here on the second channel in the form of short videos, then let me know. Chuck them in the comments here, or you can chuck them in the suggestions box over on Discord, because basically once I've got these initial few tutorial videos out of the way, the plan is to get a few done and build up a little bit of a back catalogue of short form content, and have that on here. I like doing tutorials and stuff, but like sometimes people will ask for a tutorial on something, and realistically, like I can't do a full video on it because it'll only take me. It wouldn't take me long enough to explain it for it to be worth doing a full video on. And YouTube doesn't like short videos that aren't shorts. So the plan is to do shorts, but do them over here. I meant to say as well, this palette is pretty cool. You get this palette on the top, which is cool, and then nice. Look how clean this is. Lovely, clean, wet palette. It's all wet. I've got the water in there. I don't know if I'll need it tonight or not, but the wet palette is in there. So we're getting some Pickle Plus masterclasses. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as masterclasses. It is just going to be like, if someone wants an easy way to paint whatever, and I can show it pretty quick, then I can do a short on it. Do you know what I mean? I can do a quick video on it and get that up here on the second channel, and hopefully there'll be. I mean, I've got plenty of tips, but a lot of them, like I said, they're not really worth doing a full video on because I try and put stuff into videos where I can, but it's not always feasible, really. So yeah, if you've got anything you want to see, like I said, just let me know. Because I'll take suggestions. I'm open to ideas, and I'll get round to them and get them posted up. The idea as well, because it's going to be a short, so it's got to be less than 60 seconds. So the idea is that it won't really take me that long to film and edit whatever it is. Or at least the edit it won't. Anyway, maybe filming it'll take me like the normal amount of time, but the edit won't take too long. So I'm just getting the black in here on the staff for now. And to get this in here just so that it breaks it away from the tentacles going around it, so you can tell it's a separate thing. I need to learn how to paint human faces for my oak bases. Shields to max 10. Looks like a prison food tray. Brilliant. Right, let's get some of this blue black. Love a video postcard from the Arc World Weekender. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get there, Dang. I mean, I'm gonna wait until I get paid, and I'm gonna see if there's tickets still available. But I'm fully expecting that they will be gone by the time I get paid. I was gonna get some when I got paid at the beginning of this month, and then I had the whole wheel falling off my car episode, so I've had to wait and hold off. I'm gonna have a look. If there's tickets left when I get paid, then I will absolutely look at going, just because it'd be a fun weekend. But we'll see, I guess. Now I'm just adding in the blue black, leaving that black in the recesses on this staff. Just going all the way around. Don't need to be super precise with this. Just try and avoid those recessed gaps. And then what we'll do is we'll add an ever so slightly lighter highlight after this, and it should look pretty cool. Hey bestie. Hope you're well, bud. Thank you very much for stopping on by. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. Came in for the tentacles, brilliant. I mean, I wanted to go to the Ark World weekend. Like, I mean, it'd be fun to go and, you know, meet up with people and meet, you know, do some Ark World and stuff. But I was looking forward to getting together and seeing our fantastic moderator Bram, who is attending. Well, like I say, it's not looking likely at the moment. Get these in. Job's a good one. A quick pass over on the back. Although whoever looks at the back are models. Little Mule, welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're well. I liked the Space Marine chapter tutorials you did, Imperial Face White Scars. I'm thinking of doing Dark Angels. I mean, that is something that I could do in short form. Although that might be a bit much. I could try. I'm sure I could condense it down. Whether I could do it in a minute, I don't know. Right, let's add... what colour? Where have we got? Nope, that's gold. Don't want gold. Let's add a touch more blue to this black blue. Or blue black, I guess. Like literally just a dab of blue. Just to brighten it up ever so slightly. And then we can go in so you guys can see that, can't you? If I just double check the focus. There you go. Good, I think that looks bad. We're supposed to have in 2 days of gaming today and tomorrow. COVID. Oh no, Essex boys, I hope you're alright, bud. Quite a few of our friends have all tested positive recently. So, not good. There we go, that's the staff sorted. Or at least that part of the staff. Let's get this top bit done. So this is getting painted in the Canoptech alloy, and then we'll be adding in a bit of what's it, Rune Lord brass, and then some cryptic armor shade. Same as we do for all the sort of bronzy, brassy bits. But to be fair, I might end up just leaving that like that, and I might give it the purple wash, the same as the tassels. Just, you know, to tie it in. That could look pretty cool. Just thinking it's up there, there's quite a lot of this metallic on like his shoulder pads and his head ornamentation. So if I do something like that, it keeps it a little bit separate. Paint these details on the staff as well. Except I'm going to add the cryptic armor shade onto these just to dull them. Felt a bit crap first few days, but fine now, just infectious. That sucks, man. I'm glad you're feeling better though, at least. That's the main thing, I guess. Have I got enough paint left on my palette to finish this bit without having to get any more out of the bottle? That is the question. That is the age-old question every painter asks himself every now and then. Do I need to refill my palette, or can I make it? I think on this occasion we've just about made it. This little bit under here, and that one. There we go. I was in London for work yesterday. Both train and office was packed. Be amazed if I don't get it at some point. Oh no, hopefully not. I mean, touch wood, I've not had it myself yet. That's not an invitation. I don't want it. Let's get the top of this staff painted in white, ready for the contrast paint over the top. So you normally overload the palette, or are you cheap trying to minimize waste? Overload what palette? What have I done? I'm confused. What have I done? Book days off from work and everything. 2 years with nothing. Make plans. Yep, I know, man. It's typical. It is typical. So we'll get this painted in white. This is the titanium white from Pro Acryl. Possibly one of my favourite paints from that range. This is straight out of the bottle, not thinned this down. This is going on over black. Question, is there enough paint left on the palette? Oh yes, there was enough paint, yes. So I normally try to only put enough paint on the palette for what I'm going to need, because I would rather refill the palette if I need to and add more on than finish painting what I'm painting and have loads of paint left, because then that's just a waste. And I mean, I'm from Yorkshire. I don't like waste. Pro Acryl white looks ace. Honestly, mate, it is the best white paint I have ever used. And I'd said to everyone that's asked me, if you're gonna try Pro Acryl or you're umming and ahhing about it on fence, if you're going to pick any paint up, get the white. It's the best white paint I've ever used. I've had zero issues with it. It covers amazing. I mean, this is black, okay? And the thing is, I can use this straight from the bottle because it's already pretty thin. Like, it's not like it's just covering because it's really thick. Like, Pro Acrylic paint is generally quite thin. This is my go-to. What time are we on? 1:45. We've got a bit work done at least. So I might do a little bit more after Loki approved, depending on how long that one takes. Guess we'll see. But I'm looking forward to getting this one done. It's another model done for my Necrons then. I mean, you might sort of sit and think, like, how many Necrons does he need? The answer is all of them. All of the Necrons. I've got quite a bit at the moment that I'm painting, so I'm not currently looking to buy Necrons. I mean, that's not to say that, you know, if the right models come in at Murfield or something, that I'm not gonna take a peek. But I'm not looking to buy any more at the moment. I've got plenty to be getting on with, just with Necrons. Never mind everything else. But I do want to try and get through a little bit of a backlog. My goal for this year is to get all of my Necron backlog painted, so that everything I earn for my Necrons is done. Aside from like extra warriors and stuff, like they don't count. I'm not painting up every warrior that I've got, because a lot of them I'm keeping aside for like tutorials or some kit bashing and stuff. But everything else, I want to have it all done by the end of the year. And then I'll sit and work out how many points I've got. Can't seem to source Pro Acryl in Australia. I'm not sure if they do support out there or not. Khaki from the new expansion has been great to base bone colours and certain flesh tones. I'm looking forward to getting that. We've not got it over here yet, the expansion. I've got one coming when it does arrive in the UK, but it's not available over here yet. So I've got to hold my horses with that one. Right, we'll just give that a couple of minutes to dry, and then we'll go in with some contrast paint. So I'm using the same that I use for my normal Necron, like blades and stuff. We're using Warp Lightning and then Dark Angel's Green for a little bit of shading. And then once that is on and dry, we then put a glaze of Tesseract Glare over the top. That's how much that separates Tesseract Glare. I'd love to have a game against your tin heads one day. Essex boys, I'm 100% up for that, bud. At some point, I want to get more games in this year. I keep saying it, and I'm so far yet to have a game in 2022. And we are now halfway through March. So off to a fantastic start. But to be fair, we've had stuff going on. I've been like busy. Like, I mean, I've changed jobs, and do you know what I mean? Like we've had a lot on at the beginning of this year. While waiting for that white to dry, we'll put the Drushy Violet on. If I can find it. Is it this one? Yeah, look at that. First try. First try. I might need to practice with your tin heads, FriendDog99. Brilliant. So yeah, we'll put some of this on these tassels. Load up the brush a bit more than that. So if anyone is free, either for game or hanging out and doing some hobby and stuff, we are heading to Sheffield on the 2nd of April, Saturday the 2nd of April. We're going to go to Element Games and either do some hobbying or some painting. And then later on in the afternoon, so anytime from 2 o'clock onwards when it opens, we're heading down to Peddler's Food Market, which is down Kellam Island near the Outpost, to have some food and some drinks and stuff. Everyone's welcome. We've got, I believe Big McDanskull is coming. I believe we've got some, we've got Orky coming. I know a few of you guys have already responded that you're making the trip down, but it'll be nice to meet up with some of you and put faces to names. Don't play with Essex boys, he's spawny. I need to learn how to actually play. I mean, I'm up for giving some intro games and helping out with that. I've not played for a little while, so... Right, I need to hold this. I've just realised I've done that, all of that off camera, so you've not seen anything I've just done. All I did was add some of the Drushy Violet onto these tassels and put more down towards the sort of bottom of them than up at the top. But I need to hold it like this now for a bit while it dries, so that it dries in the right place and doesn't all just pull to the very bottom of each tassel. So I just need to wait for that to... But I think that looks pretty cool. It's sort of darker towards the bottom, but there is... It sort of fades nicely from the top, which is pretty good. I think that's pretty much... It's not dry, but I think it's not going to move anywhere now. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. I don't know why I've closed that up, because I need that for the... around the top of his staff as well. I guess I'll put that on there now as well while we're sat waiting anyway. Might as well get all of this done. I like that it goes into all those recesses as well. It just fills those in. It's a very sort of pinky purple model. I did put some the Drushy Violet on the tentacles as well, and then dry brushed them silver again afterwards, just so they've got a very slight purple tint. So it all sort of ties together, which is pretty cool. We're gonna have the nice bright green energy on the top of his staff, which will look pretty cool. I've just realised I've not highlighted the glyph on the front of his staff. I did the one on the back, but I've not done the one on the front, and I've not done the metal tip as well and down at the bottom, which I will sort out. Once these washes have dried, I think we'll swap over and move over to Loki Approved. I mean, I could probably get away with putting that down. I'll just keep hold of him here in one hand, and we'll move over to Loki Approved in a second. Always down to learn, just let me know how many points. Best to learn is like 500 points or maybe 750. I wouldn't say any more than that for like an intro game, because it's a bit much having to remember everything that everything can do. If you've got a list, if you've got some stuff, man, always up for it. Always up for it. I'll get some terrain together, get a table sorted. I know that Warhammer in Town started letting people play games and stuff again now, so that's cool. So we could always meet up there and have a game. Always down for that. I'm talking about gaming. I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone's been up to for Loki Approved this week. Looking forward to checking that out. I always do, but nice to see what everyone else has been up to. I've actually been pretty busy this week. I'm going to get all the rest of these models finished. I'm going to get some of the terrain and stuff done as well. It's all sat here primed and ready. I've got 2 traffic lights, 2 lampposts, 2 dumpsters, 2 cars. I think that's everything that I need to paint that are part of that core box set from Marvel Crisis Protocol. Whether I'll do those for the video or not, I don't know. I don't know whether I'll do them in the video. I've just got short. I've got just short of 3,000 points for my orcs. Wow! So you've got plenty of points to pick from them. I'd write a list, get a 750 point list, get that together, and we'll meet up and do a small size game, or even 500 points. Like 500 points, you can get like a couple of units in an HQ. Like, I'd be down with that. I mean, I've got painted. I think I've probably got. I must have about 3,000 points of Necrons painted at the minute, with like another 3,000 points not painted. Definitely tired today. I'm going to move over to Loki approved. I'm just wanting this to dry a little bit more so I don't have to keep as much of an eye on it. I think, to be fair, that's pretty much as dry. It's not going to move anywhere now, which is good. In fact, what we'll do, before we move over to Loki approved, we will just quickly add the first layer of contrast warp lightning. I actually need the medium. I've just nearly destroyed everything. Because I do thin this down when I'm using it for the for glazes. So I'll get a bit of medium. Where's clean on this palette, or clean enough? I guess that's clean enough. Don't do what I did with the Raven Guard against Pickle. Yeah, no. It's small army, especially like if you're learning or you know you're not got much experience. A smaller army is better. Just because it's less to have to try and remember all at once, and it's a much more chill game. Raven's Rook, I understand the temptation though to want to use all your cool stuff, because it's all your cool stuff that you've been, spent time working on and whatever. So why would you not want to use it? Right, okay. So this is just going to go on all over. Nice and thin. And this is just tinting it green to start with, which is why we thin it down so that it's not too overpowering. We don't want it to be too overpowering because we're going to come in later on with the Dark Angels green, and we're going to add that to a few areas so we've got some nice contrast. And you could just chuck this on and let it do its thing, but especially with like Necron blades, I don't know why, I like having a bit more control over where stuff is. And I still like my method for doing blades, and I know that this isn't a blade, but same principles apply. You're just putting this on to cover everything, and then we go in with the Dark Angels green, and we sort of push that into some of the areas that we want to be a little bit darker. So the important thing with this is to make sure that you cover all the base layer, all of the white, because when you go to put the Tesseract glow on later on, if you've missed anything, it'll stand out like a sore thumb. About to head out to stop a shiny dragon and a freezy giant. Have a good evening, everyone. Thanks very much, buddy. Cheers for tuning in. Hope you have a good evening. I'm assuming playing D&D. Or if not, then it sounds like an amazing evening. And I definitely want to go out where you go out. But yeah, thanks very much for stopping by. We've got the first layer of green on there. Light's not helping. blowing it out a little bit. This might be a little bit too bright though, to be fair. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. If I go like that, and then like that, that might help. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So you can see the green on there. You can see that purple as well, like on the top of the staff, on the tassels. This sort of blends the whole model together with the pink on the tops. We are loving the 600 point Path to Glory battles in Age of Sigmar. Yeah, smaller point games are usually absolutely fantastic, especially if you're just getting into the hobby or just getting into gaming. They're usually really, really good. So yeah, sort out our list, Uncle Fatwig, and we'll have a game because you are fairly local anyway, so it makes sense really. I want to play some more games. You want to play some more games? We'll do it. Anyway, let's move on to Loki Approved, and we'll see what you guys have been working on this week. So here we are over on the Discord. I'm just going to take a quick sip because my throat is absolutely killing me. Quite frankly. I am very not well. But we will power on. So here we are over on the Discord. If you are brand new to the stream, to the channel, you don't know what this is Lucky Approved, and this is the section of the show where basically we take a look through what you guys have been working on. We do that by going onto the Discord channel. There's a link down below in the description if you're not part of it already, and you'll find a channel in there called Lucky Approved. It opens up every Wednesday, most of the time in the morning, sometimes later on in the evening, sometimes 5 minutes before the stream goes live if we all forget. And what we do is we ask you guys to post in there stuff that you've been working on, stuff you've finished, stuff you're about to start, whatever you're excited about in the miniatures hobby. And we take a look through it and we show it all off here on the stream. And inspire people, show your stuff off, and all celebrate just the miniatures painting community that we are. So, first off the bat today, we've got Kev from the Hobby Corner. Thank you very much, Kev, for posting in here. Nearly done. He's been working on this Stormcast Dragon for a while now, a few weeks. It's looking pretty cool. I'm liking it. I'm liking the red scales on the dragon. Nearly finished now. Not much left to do. Love that sword. That sword looks fantastic. That's looking really, really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing this all finished and some nice shots of it all done together. So yeah, hopefully not too much longer now. If you don't know Kev from the Hobby Corner, go and check him out. He live streams every Friday evening from 9 PM. So go and check him out on a Friday. Or is it 8:30? No, it's 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock he streams from. Go and check him out. Or the Hobby Corner on YouTube. And tell him we said hi. But yeah, thanks very much for sharing that, Kev. Next up, we've got Mr. Fish. Something a bit different. A friend is getting ready to have twin girls, so made him some Gaslands cars to celebrate. I don't know why I always thought Loki Approved was finished work. No, Loki Approved can be absolutely anything you want. It can be something you've not even started building yet, and just something that you're excited to share that you're going to be working on. Doesn't have to be finished, not at all. Mr. Fish, these are pretty awesome. I really like... I've never played Gaslands. I know a lot of people that have, and I like all the conversions and the builds that I see people doing for the game, converting little like Matchbox cars, Hot Wheels and stuff like that, and converting them up to be cool battle cars. These look really cool. I really like that sort of effect on the panel work there, on the body work. That's really, really cool. That's a really nice thing to do. Doing those for your friend who's about to have twins. So very well done on those. Very well done indeed. Next up, we've got Not 47. I've got a Blood Bowl team mostly done this week. Just the Pestigores to do now. I absolutely love this team. I have half of this team painted, and I've got the other half left to do. This is... I started mine at the beginning of lockdown, like at the when COVID like first started out. I started painting mine. I've still only got the 6 done. I need to get the other 6 done. But these are looking fantastic. I love the uniform. That sort of blue and orange. It looks absolutely fantastic. Really, really like it. I love the skin. I love all the sort of weather, not weathering, the infection and stuff around the wounds. They look absolutely awesome. Absolutely love these. Well done. They're such cool models. Really like the Nurgle Rotters as a Blood Bowl team. They're really, really cool. One day I will go back and finish my team. I've got a couple of Blood Bowl teams that are sort of part way done at the moment, and I really should get back to them and get some more work done. But yeah, it's really, really cool. Always nice to see some more Blood Bowl here on Loki approved. We're a big fan of Blood Bowl. Next up, we've got Bio Boosted. Finally finished my Tau Commander for local 6 paint pot challenge. Quite happy with how the UV resin / Nurgle's Rock came out on the base as a first try. Sorry, I was just having another drink. This looks awesome. I really like that sort of rotting on the base. That is really, really cool. Using the UV resin. UV resin is pretty easy to use. I was always a bit nervous about it as well, but it is fairly straightforward, and you've done a really nice job. I love the colour scheme, the orange and white. Super, super clean, super, super nice. Very, very striking. Really, really like this. Absolutely awesome. It's a cool model as well. I mean, I like Tau models. I quite like that sort of the battle suit, like the big sort of mech look. This is very, really cool. I like the toxic waste coming out of the barrel. That's really cool. Awesome work, bud. Thank you very much for sharing. Next up, we've got Frandog99. Just got 10 more Necron warriors to build, and that will be all the Indomitus Necrons built at last. Finished ones are now magnetized for storage. That is absolutely fantastic, bud. So 10 more warriors left, and that is the full Indomitus box done. That is amazing to hear. I'm so happy for you that you're managing to get through them and getting them painted and stuff. It's been lovely seeing the progress, seeing them sort of the force grow over the weeks and months and stuff. And as long as you're enjoying doing it, then that is all that matters. They are looking absolutely fantastic. I'm really, really happy with how these are coming along. These are some of my favourite models from the box. I really like this Lord. I think it's so cool. I mean, the Scorpec Lord is really, really cool as well. But he's just badass. But the Overlord, I think, is just a really cool model. So looking forward to seeing these get painted up. That's the Royal Warden. And all magnetized now as well. So easy transport and storage. Absolutely fantastic. Spot on, bud. Well done indeed. Next up, we've got Mr. Mythos from Frost and Fists. This week I painted up a test model for my Custodes. I'm really pleased with it. Ooh, another video. I love that power weapon. That is so nice. That purple, that pink and purple on there. The gold on that's really nice as well. It's not too in your face. I quite like that it's quite muted. Quite a muted gold. That's really, really cool. Awesome work on that one, Mythos. Awesome work as always. Like that power sword. That's pretty freaking awesome, dude. Next up, we've got Darth Booth reviews. Thundrix Profiteers for Warhammer Underworlds. I mean, these are looking pretty cool. I do like what are they called? I don't know what the proper name for them is, but the steampunk dwarves. What are they called? I can't remember. Some at Age of Sigmar. But they're really cool. I really like these models. They're really, really cool. I mean, they are just steampunk dwarves, and I like steampunk stuff, and I like dwarves. So these are automatic win. Is it Carrigan? Carrigan Overlords? Is that them? Is it Carrigan or Carrigan? Something like that. Something Overlords. Is it Carrigan Overlords? I think. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong. I'm sure the chat will catch up in a minute and everyone will start telling me. Next up, we've got Iron Oscar 74. Not going to lie, Gaz is a great model to build and paint. I've always wanted to build one. Well, not to build one. That's a lie. I've always wanted to paint one. It is a really, really cool model. I really like it. I like this paint scheme as well. I like the yellow and blue. That's really, really cool. Something nice and different as well. I love all the metallic work on this as well, and that green skin just really pops in the centre of that. It just really stands out. Fantastic work on this one, bud. Very jealous. I would love to paint up one of these at some point. I might buy one at some point. Maybe this year for October. Maybe I'll get a Gazgul Thraka and paint it for October. We'll see. Like this, look at all these, the metallic bits on all the vents and everything. Spot on. Absolutely spot on, dude. Next up we've got Gina Doherty. Work in progress for some orcs. These are looking absolutely awesome. I love this green skin that Gina does on her orcs. It's nice and bright, nice and vibrant. These are looking absolutely spot on. I love the sort of red and black on the weapons there. Really stands out. Really nice bold colours, like very sort of cartoon style, which I think suits orcs absolutely to the ground. But yeah, these looking spot on. My favourite is still this guy with the scuba diving mask. I think he's awesome. He's such a cool model, such a cool sculpt, loads of character. It's really cool. These are awesome, coming along really nicely so far, Gina. And we've got a couple more as well. The gas mask guy. And the bomb squig. The bomb squig is fantastic. Yeah. Really, really nice work on these. Looking forward to seeing those finished. Next up we've got Essex Boys. Got the last 3 of my killer cans finished. Look at these. These look spot on. I always love the weathering that Essex Boys does. All the weathering and stuff that he does on his orc stuff. All the metal always looks proper, knackered and worn. It is absolutely fantastic, and these are no different. These look just as good as always. So thank you very much for sharing these, bud. Definitely up for playing a game at some point soon, dude. If you'd be up for meeting up, maybe we need to do another meetup if we can organise to get together. Maybe at Warhammer World or something. Maybe later on this summer, and do another big meetup and get some 40k on the go this time instead of Blood Bowl. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, spot on work on those, bud. Looking forward to taking them to pieces with my tin heads, as you guys would say. Some orky glyphs made for my Death Dread as well. They look spot on, dude. They look ace. They look awesome, bud. Absolutely top notch. Well done. Next up, we've got Jason1969. Thanks very much for sharing, bud. Lovely to see some stuff in here. My Space Marine Sergeant. So been working on an Ultramarine Space Marine Sergeant. It's looking cool. That blue is looking really, really nice and neat. This is looking awesome. That blue is super smooth. That's really, really nice. I love the glow on the eyes as well. Classic red helmet. Absolutely spot on this. Look at this. Those eyes just absolutely pop. Just super glowing. Standing out there against against the red and the blue and the gold. Those eyes. That looks absolutely spot on, bud. I'm glad to see you posting some stuff in here. Thank you very much for sharing. And I hope you've enjoyed working on this guy. Looking forward to seeing more in the future. It looks spot on. You should be super, super proud of that one. Next up, we've got Boffnet, our fantastic moderator supreme. Some more rusty Ronnies for the never-to-be-used army. So you say that. So this funny story is that Boffnet's Necron army is the only army, is like the army that he's got the most painted for, and it's not even his main army. It's just a spare army for when people come round to game, which I find hilarious that his Necrons are the most finished. Awesome colour scheme though, Boffnet. I mean, I like Baphomet's Necrons anyway. It's a fantastic colour scheme, nice and simple, not too over the top, but it looks really effective. The spider looks absolutely awesome. I've got mine that arrived with Imperium. I've yet to do anything with it. I will do, I promise, one day, but I've not done yet. I haven't actually got a spider in my army yet, so I should really get round to building mine and putting it together. But that looks fantastic. And then the Immortals sprue. We were chatting on Sunday during a hobby hangout, and Baphomet was building these, and he decided to do them as death marks rather than Immortals, which I think is cool. I really like the death mark models, the guns and stuff. I just think the lore behind them, I think it's really cool. So it's always nice to see. Always nice to see some death marks and stuff in here. I think I might be building mine as death marks because I've already got like 25 Immortals, 5 that are painted for my army and another 20 that aren't. So ideally I need another 5 Immortals so I can have 3 squads of 10. But I think what I'll do is build these as death marks, because realistically I'm probably only ever going to take 2 squads of 10 Immortals or 4 squads of 5. I'm unlikely to take more than that just for some points. But some death marks would be super handy, and I can take a squad of 5 of them and be quite happy with that. But yeah, they look awesome, dude. I love the colour scheme. Looks really, really cool. I like these tufts as well on the base. Very, very nice. In fact, are they Gamer Grass tufts? Because they look very similar to the ones I use. Plus my secret project, a reminder that the March for McCrag didn't go well for everyone. That is awesome. I love that. How big is that? Is that a 3D print, or is it? How big is that? You've got like 2. Are these like objective markers? I think it looks absolutely fantastic. You've done a cracking job on it. I love the sort of broken lens on that. And the rusting down here as well. These are awesome, dude. Are these are they like objective markers, or is it just like a little one-off, like not a diorama, but like a little one-off piece? I know Baphomet's sort of here but not here tonight, so we might not get an answer. But these look awesome. I love these. I absolutely love them. They look awesome. They look awesome then, Baphomet. That's fantastic. I need more information. The big one is about 2 inches, little one's 1 inch, printed from web for just a one-off. They look really cool, man. They look awesome. Yeah, I really, really like those. Next up, we've got Uncle Fatwig. Progress I've made on my Commando knob the other day. This is looking awesome. Nice, bright, bold colours. I love that green skin over on that side. Nice and bright. That's exactly what you want. It's looking pretty cool. Let's have a look at the... Oh, look at this. I love that pink waistcoat that he's wearing. That is fabulous. Yeah, he's looking spot on. I absolutely love this. That is orc to the extreme. Absolutely love this dude. Spot on. Fantastic work. Looking forward to seeing that one finished. And hopefully one day soon, playing against him on the tabletop. Awesome work, bud. Working on some alternative objective markers to go with the Imperium magazine. Almost finished the Ultramarines, just the Necrons to construct. These are, I mean, these are some of my most favouriteest Space Marines that I've ever seen, or Ultramarines, more to the point. These are amazing. I really like these. It's always fun seeing stuff like this done as like basic material and stuff. It adds a lot of character to armies. And yeah, this is spot on. They look awesome. I particularly like this guy over here with like the bloody stump and everything. That's really, really cool. But these are looking absolutely awesome. Looking forward to seeing some models on these. Yeah, they're very, very cool. Loving these. And some Necron ones as well. You've got to have birth, haven't you? Right? You can't just have one. You've got to have birth. But these are looking cool. Like these. And I like the crystals that you've got on there as well. I've got a ton of crystals left over from my... Where were they from? Spellcrow. I've got loads of stuff. I should probably do some stuff with the salamander bits they sent me at some point. But yeah, they look spot on. Really, really like those. Looking forward to seeing them all painted up. Conquest. Finished the last of my NIDs this week. So apparently I have a 2,000 point army now. Congratulations, Conquest. 2,000 points is no easy feat. And these look fantastic. I love the colour scheme that you've gone for with these. It's like super, super like nice bright colours. Is that a colour shift on the top there as well? On the metallics? And then you've got like the really like just pure white burn colours on the sides on these. I like that you've got the tufts as well that tie in with the models. These look absolutely fantastic. Love these. Lapunu, welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're well. Don't worry about forgetting. It is no problemo. Next up, we've got the Goose. Dark Stormcast archers with green capes. Swordmen will have blue capes when painted, and spearmen will have red capes. This is cool. This is, I think, if I'm tempted to do a small Stormcast army at some point. I'm going to do my orcs first. So Boffnet, don't tell me off. I am doing them first. But I am tempted to do a small Stormcast army at some point. I could do with writing a list, writing like a 500 point, 600 point list out so I know what I need to get. But I think I will do something similar. And I will have them sort of color coded for different squads. So they'll have one uniform, but then they'll have something different that will identify them. I always liked the idea of that with stuff like Eldar, who all have different colours depending on what units they were in. Which I thought was pretty cool. But these are looking cool, dude. Looking forward to seeing them finished off and all done and stuff on the table as well. That green's really, really nice on that cape. Just popping in to leave a like. We'll catch up tomorrow. Big loves and awesome work all. Tabletop Ready Minis, thanks very much for stopping by, buddy. Hope you are well. Thanks very much for stopping in, man. It's massively appreciated. I hope you're well, and big loves to you as well, dude. The new Stormcast look pretty cool. Yeah, the new stuff is a lot nicer than the old stuff. The old stuff put me off. I wasn't particularly inspired by it or bothered by it, but the new stuff looks pretty cool. And I'm not intending on doing a massive army for them, but I would like maybe 1,000 points or something, and just have like, you know, a small force. I think it'd be pretty cool, and it'd be pretty fun to paint. I think something very different to what I'm working on with all my other projects. So I want to get my orcs done first. One of the next things I need to do actually at some point in the near future is to go through my orcs and sort of finalise a colour scheme, ready to start painting those up. I really like this green, the green on the cape on these though, Goose. They're looking spot on. Super, super nice. It's really nice and it's not too over the top. It's nice and subtle, nice and sort of chill. Chill? That's not the right word. But you know what I mean. It's not too much over the top, and they look really nice. Looking forward to seeing more on them. Next up, Big Mac Dan Skull. He's been working on his kit bashed space pirate orc. Golden Rogue Minis, welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you are well. Thank you very much for tuning in. Lovely to see you here as always. Thank you for tagging me in the post the other day as well. That setup is looking pretty cool with all the new paints, and as always, happy to help. Am I too late to put in a Loki approves? Absolutely not. Go ahead and chuck in whatever you're wanting to do. We're nearly at the bottom, so you need to get a wriggle on, but you've got time yet. This is looking fantastic, Big McDan Skull. I really like that blue. I like that we've got, I mean, I know it's not designed that way, but I like that we've got like this lighter blue here and then the darker blue. It almost looks like it's fading all the way down. It's even at the top of here, that's a lighter blue compared to at the bottom, it's a bit darker. So I really like this. I'm really looking forward to seeing this one finished. It's such a cool model. I really like that one. Next up, we've got Raven's Rook miniatures. Started on my mech gun. Also got some more work done on the Grot tanks. Working on the last one now. This is looking absolutely awesome. I love the yellow. I love all the weathering and stuff on all of the metal and stuff that Raven's Rook's been doing. It's looking absolutely awesome. I'm loving all the kit bash and conversions and stuff. It's so cool to see. But this is looking awesome. I like the yellow. It's nice and smooth, nice and smooth over, and then some weathering and stuff around the edges. This is really cool. And the Grot tank, look at this, getting the arms and everything, the cannons on there. I love this little Grot in the top, just peeking out the top. It's such a cool idea for a model. We've got another one over here. Wow, look, this one's got a big gun on it. Is that a big gun? That's the big Necron gun, isn't it? It's the... Is that the Doomsday cannon? That's cool. I just love that orcs just take everything and just literally just sellotape it all together and it works. It's so cool. This is looking pretty badass, dude. Look at that. That's freaking hilarious. Look at that tiny little tank with this massive gun on top. And a little Grot. Yeah, these look spot on, dude. Absolutely spot on. Look at this one. Man, this is looking really cool. These are going to look absolutely badass once they're all painted up. These are absolutely spot on, dude. Cracking work on all three of those. Next up, we've got Essex Boys. My Grot tank work in progress. It is 100% a green skin takeover tonight. There's so many orcs in Loki approved. It's absolutely fantastic. We love it. This is looking awesome, dude. I love the caterpillar tracks. This is gonna look cool. Essex Boys. So Essex Boys and Raven's Rook, between the two of them, are just making me want to convert stuff and kit bash stuff. Absolutely awesome. Loving this one so far, bud. Looking forward to seeing it finished off. Flipping Ep, I'm doing flipping 3D now. Work in progress, 40k 2nd edition bolter. It's definitely looking like a bolter so far. This is cool. I've always fancied having a go at doing some 3D design work. So I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on that once you've had a bit of time having a go at it. Void Captain Bazooka. Looking forward to seeing what you do with that. Next up, here he is. Look, Golden Rogue Minis. Oh, look at this. This is a sexy turtle. That's such a cool model. I love the OSL on the top from the crystal and stuff. That is absolutely spot on. I love the pink on the skinks that are hanging on the side, but the green on that turtle is it's absolutely spot on. That is so nice, dude. That is absolutely awesome. That's such a cool model. I love that. It reminds me of a monster from Final Fantasy VIII. Is it Adamantum? It reminds me of that. But yeah, looks spot on, dude. Absolutely fantastic work. First go at OSL. You've absolutely smashed it out of the park, dude. Where is it? That one. That looks awesome. That looks like it's glowing on top, and that's what you want. Missed most of the stream that time here, morning rush to school. Don't worry, bud. You can always go back and check it out if you fancy, or if not, no problem at all. No problems, Pickle. I basically searched YouTube, saw some videos the other day, and had a go tonight. I mean, I've watched a few. It's one of those things. I think when I've got something in mind that I want to try and design, I will have a go. But I don't think I would need to have something that I'm aiming for, and at the moment, I'm not really planning anything. So, Adamantine, yeah, I think it was. That's what it reminds me of. Next up, we've got Sprocket. Is this an orc on a shark? A goblin on a shark? Goblin on a shark? More grots. We've got... has he got binoculars and he's hanging off a big pole? That's cool. Pirate sharks. And this one's pirate goblins, and this one's riding a shark with legs. There's a sentence I didn't think I was ever going to say. They look awesome. I love this one with the shark. That's fantastic. I love that. I love this guy as well with his little binoculars hanging off, having a bit of a nosy. What's going on down there then? Oculars are woo. But yeah, that's fantastic. Got some Adonith for my birthday yesterday. New age, new army. Brilliant. That's fantastic. And that is the end of Loki Approved for this week. Thank you very much for everyone who submitted entries, who chucked some stuff in there for us to look at. It's always awesome. I always love looking through, seeing what you guys are working on, what you guys have recently been working on, what you finished, what you're starting, all that sort of stuff. So thank you very much for sharing all that in there. It's always awesome to see. What time are we on? 9:30. Right, let's get a little bit more painting done. Because I know I said I might not get this finished, but look at the time. I might actually get him finished now. So I want to break free. No. Let's... where's my paintbrush? Where is it? There it is. Let's chuck some more paint on the palette. Get a little bit more of this base metallic because I need to highlight this the glyph on the front of his staff, because I missed that when we were going over it earlier, but that's only a quick fix. Get that highlighted on there. There we go. And then we'll get the bit down the bottom painted up as well. So I want to paint the tip of his staff. Just another chance to have a new army. Incredible Loki approved as always. Heresy and Lies. What's Heresy and Lies? What have I done now? I don't understand what I'm heresy and lying about. But apparently I'm heresy and lying about something. You always got to paint the tip. True story. If you don't paint the tip, then it won't be painted. Tune in next week for more shocking revelations. You finishing a model on stream. I mean, he's pretty much done. Like, we literally need to finish off this little bit of energy up here. Tell you what I do need to do. Scott Nielsen, true. Tell you what we do need to do. This is my super secret paint. Can't tell you what this is. It's super secret. It's just Cryptic Armor Shade mixed 50-50 with water. I basically worked out that if you thin it down, it works a lot more. If you have it by itself, it's very, very strong. If you water it down, it's a lot. It's not quite as harsh, and that's what I tend to use for the majority of my Necrons. It's more like a tint, and not quite as glossy. So I watered it down because I knew I would be using it quite a lot. I just tipped half the bottle into a separate bottle and then just put the water in. So that's that. Finishing a model on stream, never. I'm gonna do it, guys. We've got, what have we got? 43 minutes, and I literally need to put two, maybe 3 paints down. And get some Dark Angels green, and again, I'm gonna thin it with some medium. Because again, I just want to glaze this on. I don't want to overpower anything. So it's nice and thin. Nice and thin, not like me. Whee! Right, okay. So here we are. Let me just dab a bit of that off, and then we're just gonna take this. And work some of this in to a little bit of this. Don't need too much of this on, to be fair. It's only for like recesses, underneath bits, just to add a little bit of variation and variety to the green that's on here. I mean, that'll probably about do it, to be fair. Get it on camera, Pickle. We need to see it to believe it. I'm doing it. It's happening. This is getting finished. I might even base it tonight and everything. What are you lying for? I'm not lying. We're doing it, guys. It's my pledge to you. Right, that's that on. Is this white still? Oh, this white is still good to go. Come on. Because now what we're going to do. Hi, Uncle. Uncle? Better late than never. How do all? How do? Let's... Where are we? Let me just sort the focus out again. There we go. Right, now what we're going to do is we've got the white. We're going to go around a few of these edges of this energy and highlight them up white. Because then when we put the Tesseract glow on in a minute, these bits will be a sort of, they'll be more yellow than like bright green because of the Tesseract glow going onto the white instead of the green that's underneath. And that'll look pretty sweet. I usually do this on the blades, but I usually do it on like the raised up sections in the middle or like around the edges, just to pick those out. Basic 2, you crazy man. Geek Gaming base ready? Absolutely. Mars Earth. It's the only way to base Necrons. Oh, well, my Necrons anyway, that's what I do. Love the copper bronze. It looks bronze copper to me. Brilliant. We can do this though, chat. I believe. Do you guys believe? Are we going to finish a model on stream? Say it with me. We can do it. Although we have just got to sit and wait for stuff to dry now. Like I literally can't do anything else until that's dried. Does this mean you don't use Ulthwyn Grey anymore? I use it right. So right while that's drying, let's switch back to this. So I use when I'm doing the blades on my Necrons, Ulthwyn Grey. I used to use that because it was pretty much white. It was as close to white as I could get without using white. And I only used Ulthwyn Grey because it covered a hell of a lot better than any other white that I have ever used. Since then, I've started using Pro Acryl. And that white, bold titanium white, covers over black so good. So yeah, I've just sort of started using this. Although Ulthwyn Grey is still fantastic. So there's like one bit that's pulled quite a lot on this. Let me just, if I soak some of this up, because it doesn't need to have that much paint on that section, because otherwise we'll be sat here forever waiting for that to dry. There we go, that should dry a bit quicker now. Is there anywhere else where it's pulled too much? A little bit there. A little bit there. There we go. Right. You can do it, you can do it. Right. While that is drying still, I'm going to go and get the basing stuff. Basing stuff acquired. We can do it, I believe. So we'll get the Tesseract glow on first. Well, to be fair, what time is it? 1:45. Oh, we've got loads of time. Tell you what, let's get in based. Let's get him based. Oh, I've unscrewed. I've glued my lid on my glue. I might need to get my other bottle. There we go. Twist off. Right. Should be enough glue. The stream is going to go down in the tombs of history. Where were you when Pickle Jar finished a model on stream? I mean, alright. I have finished models on stream before. I'm pretty certain. I think. t-shirt available. I was there. What we need you to do, guys and girls, is to spread the word. All the other streams that you watch, all the other people on YouTube or Twitch or wherever, you need to spread the word. I was there the day that Pickle Jar finished a model live on stream. Throw down that challenge. We need to set a good example as YouTubers and streamers. We need to be finishing our models, because if we don't finish our models, why are you guys going to finish your models? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I might have put ever so slightly too much glue on. It's hard to judge, you know, when you can't get to, like, if it's just all one open thing, it's easy enough to sort of know how much glue to put down. Pickle finished Dinosaur before. I did finish a Dinosaur before, although technically they're not based, so that don't count, I guess. I saw Pickle finish a model and all I got was this chappy t-shirt. Bomb Valrak's channel. Absolutely bomb Valrak's channel. Just be like, Pickle Jar finished a model, what you done? And this was a chill stream. This was supposed to be a laid back, chilled out stream. And look, we've ended up finishing a model. Or we will have when he's finished. But I mean, he's going to be. I was going to bed, but this is too exciting to miss. Oh my god. The Horus Heresy begins with the line, I was there the day that Horus slew the Emperor. What book will begin with? I was there the day Pickle finished a model on stream. Wrong answers only. Brilliant. Pete, let's not bring that sort of negativity into the stream, okay? We don't need it. The tension is too much to bear. Well, the sand is on the base. I'm going to go and do the base rim in a bit. But for now, I'm going to add the Tesseract glue. I'm going to add the Tesseract glue onto his staff. And then I'm going to give him another dip in the sand. And then I'm going to tidy the base rim up. And that should be him done. Let's get some of this. I need to pick one. That one's not got much paint in it. Let's use that one. Although it appears to be still wet. Okay, let's put it in. Let's put it over here. Actually, that's an empty container. Mythos: Confessions of a Streaming Pickle. Necron conspiracy available from Pickle. Right, okay, let's get this. Getting this on. This is my favourite part of doing these weapons. Let's get the super zoom back in and get the focus right. This is my favourite part of doing these weapons, is putting the Tesseract glue around right at the end and just seeing it pick out all those highlights. And just tint everything and just make it that little bit more vivid. What I've just done here with this staff is basically what I do with all my like Necron blades, energy stuff like this. Like, this is all I do. thin down Warp Lightning contrast paint, thin down Dark Angels contrast paint in the recesses, and then thin down Tesseract Glow over all of it. And there you go. From Dill to Pickle, my life as a super streamer. So there we go. That's that. Okay. What else we got? I want to give him another dunk in the sand because there's a little bit of glue showing through still. So I feel like we should probably give him another dunk just to make sure all the glue is covered on there. And give that a little bit of a tap off. Just dust around the edge of the base. There. Oh, I need to do grass tufts. How long we got? 8 minutes. Oh shit. We need to do grass tufts. I need... I'm panicking now. I'm panicking. This was supposed to be a chill stream. Oh no, I'm knocking models over. I'm destroying everything. I feel like everything's on fire and I don't know what I'm doing. 7 minutes. 7 minutes to put a couple of grass tufts on and paint the base rim black. We should... Oh god, this glue's... Oh no. Oh no. The glue's set in the lid. I can't open the glue. Ah, that's too tough. God, I can't. Can I unscrew it from? Oh, I can unscrew it from there. This is going to be messy though. It's going to be messy, but it's for the greater good. Right, that's one drop of super glue. Where else we're going to put a tuft? Probably on the back. Oh, this rate don't want to come out. That's what she said. Ah! Oh, that's way too much. Well, I guess that's just going to be a really big tuft on the back. Oh no. Well, that's a big tuft. Have I got? Can I scrape some of that off? Or just? Not really. I think I've just made it worse. Because now there's just glue everywhere. Right. We can't fix that. So, big tuft on the back. And I shouldn't really be doing this because I should have waited until the base ready was dry. Eudares wins. There we go. Tufts on. What we got? 4 minutes. 4 minutes. I've got glue everywhere. Black paint. I don't know why he's rushing. We could just go past 10. I could have just gone past 10. Why were I rushing? I said I'd get it finished before the stream finished. I mean, it's finished now, though, so. Because this is exciting. Trim the bush. Pale sand. Wait, that's another streamer. That's a different streamer. Paint the base rim. Done that. No, if Pickle goes past 10 PM, he'll turn into a pumpkin. Brilliant. 3 minutes warning. I'm done. Need the final countdown. Done. 180 seconds remain. The silence of concentration is real. 2 minutes. I'm done. I'm finished. It's done. That's why I'm sat here now, chilling. I guess the chat is slightly behind. I don't need a 24-hour stream to do this. And also, the last time I did 24 hours, like, my face, like, the bags under my eyes were worse than they are normally. We did it, guys. We finished the model live on stream. I'm not picking him up right now because I need to wait for the base rim to dry. But once that's dried in a couple of minutes. Agrat shade. I don't need to put a shade on him. Finished live on stream. You don't see that every day. I'm well happy. Oh no. There we go. Smashed it. I did indeed. Completed it, pal. Can I go to bed now? Absolutely, Fran Dog. Thank you very much for staying up and watching the action. What a legend. Final Fantasy Victory Fanfare. Pickle's OnlyFans next. What, will you see me finish a model in one stream? Different sort of model. We did it, it's finished! Chronomancer. Done. Completed it. Right, let me tidy up some of this stuff. I've got stuff everywhere now because I was just rushing towards the end there. I think I held my cool pretty well, though. Despite the time limitation that I sort of accidentally set on myself. I think I held my cool. I don't think I cracked under the pressure. Action streamer Pickle Jar completes model on stream. Yeah, miniature painter complete miniature painting streamer finishes painting model on stream. Yeah, that's almost as impressive as the headline "Man goes to shop," which is what everyone were talking about the other week. Just because it were Henry Cavill and he's a famous man. Put that back in there. Put that back in there. Move that. Do that. Do that. Varnish though. I don't varnish my stuff. I don't varnish my stuff. I don't bother. Ain't nobody got time for that. What model did I knock over? I knocked over Crossbone. Wait, Crossbone? No. Oh no, he's landed on his sword. I hope that's not broke. No, it's alright. I'm very lucky though, because that is a very thin sword. Fell over and landed on it. They all thought he was finished. He is now. True story. There we go. That's how you do it, guys. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. I want my models finished. I have to say a massive thank you to you guys. Because start of the stream, super low energy, was super feeling sorry for myself, was super thinking about not even doing the stream. Honestly, this close to going, I'm not well enough. Persevered, we've done the stream, we've gone through it, we've had a chat, we've done stuff, and you guys have picked me up to the point where I'm now singing Dire Straits on a live stream. So thank you very much. It just goes to show the amazing healing power of YouTube. Thanks very much, guys. This has been exactly the pick-me-up that I needed this evening. Yeah, I'm feeling... to be fair, I'm still feeling a bit rough. But yeah, thank you very much for sticking with me, for chilling out and hanging out with me and cheering me up. I really needed it tonight. I'm not sad or anything. I was just feeling a bit under the weather. And yeah. So thanks very much for hanging out with me. It really does mean a lot. It always does. Each and every week when you guys hang out and join in the chat and stuff, it's always awesome. And it still baffles me. I still don't understand why people watch me. So just thank you for being here, I guess. We are at the end of the stream. I finished the model. Is he dry enough for me to pick up yet? The base rim's still not fully dry, but if I hold him like this, let's get a zoom in, and then let's get a focus. There we go. There he is, all finished, all done, base rimmed, grass tuft, painted, done. He is finished. He is going in the cabinet after this stream. So yeah, he's finished now. I'm happy. I'm really happy with him. I'll get some nice photos and I'll chuck them up on Discord and stuff. We watch because it's always entertaining. I mean, I don't know about that. I don't think it's always entertaining. I'm not always entertained by myself, and I think I'm hilarious. So good nights and thanks for all the fish. But yes, thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. It is that time. It's the end of the stream. But I do mean it, like seriously, not in like a over-the-top soppy, I'm going to cry on stream way. But like really, thank you very much for hanging out, for tuning in. Week in, week out, it really does mean a lot. I love doing these streams. I love doing the videos and stuff. and having you guys all here and supporting us is fantastic. If you want to help support the channel, there are a number of different ways you can do so. We have the membership program over on the main channel. If you want to check that out, you can do. Gets you access to a couple of cool things. You get early access to videos when they go live. You get a badge next to your name, which changes the longer you stay a member. There are some other cool perks coming up in the near future, which I'm looking forward to getting sent out and implementing some other stuff as well. Obviously, if you don't want to do that, then you just want to help support us in a different way, we have our affiliate links down below for Grim Dice Tabletop Gaming and Element Games. So if you're looking to pick yourself up any new hobby supplies, any new hobby projects, or adding to existing projects, check out the links. Buy your miniatures through them, buy your paints through them, your paintbrushes, all that good stuff. We get a little bit of a kickback and it doesn't cost you guys anything extra, so it's a perfect way to help support the channel. Obviously though guys, the best way to help support us is just to carry on checking out the videos, checking out the live streams, coming and joining me here and cheering me up when I'm feeling a bit down, and joining on Discord, share it with your friends, anyone that you think would be interested in joining us on Discord or join us on the live streams or would enjoy the videos that I do and put out on YouTube. That is the best way. Share the love. So thanks very much for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you all stay safe. I hope you all have a lovely time. I'll see you on Sunday morning. And until then, enjoy your hobby, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.